what up? Let's post this on Facebook. Okay, yo, what is up, ladies and germs, ladies and no ones? Cool. I'm gonna go. Let's go to my bathroom. How about that? Let's get the fan going because you know it's about to be stinky. Made some prints yesterday, so go make some more today. I have 2 prints that we can potentially make. We're gonna go through them. I don't know whether to start with one that was at the Honda Indy or the other, which was at a cottage. So let's see. Need to put some chemicals in their respective chemical containers. How do I flip this? Chemicals. Chemicals? Chemical containers. So let's do that. Unnecessarily loud. Sorry. This is not very dry, but that's okay. Cool. Who needs fixer anyway? Developer. Start with the developer. Then we're going to put some stop. That stops the developer. These chemicals, I think I'm gonna have to replace them soon because I've used them a lot. And I think you gotta refresh, make a new batch every so often. I don't know the exact specifics. I probably should. But I believe I need to make a new batch. But for now, I think it's all right. I think it's all right. Chemicals are in their respective trays. Haha. So, we have developer, stop, and fixer. And then we do a little wash. I'm gonna put some water in this tray. comment come through. Didn't have a chance to read it, unfortunately. I'm gonna check it out right now as this fills up with water. Hi. I can read it now. A new batch of chemicals. Yeah, I'm gonna have to refresh them because I used them for a few different sessions now. It's okay if it's just you. You is better than new. All right, let's just fill this up with some water. And then we're gonna decide which picture we wanna print today. How exciting. Water in the water section. I am recently using 5x7 paper. We're enjoying it. We're enjoying 5x7 paper. I had my first time using it was yesterday, and I like the format. I like the size. I heard that the paper is a bit more gray than the Ilford version of the same type of paper. And I think I can confirm, but I do like the results. And the results from yesterday's Darkroom session will be out next week on YouTube. Subscribe. Okay, let's figure out what print we want to make tonight. We got three peeps in his house, which is dope. Welcome back to the lab. Let's do this way. Better. Yeah. Okay, so we got 2 peeps in his house now. Not too many peeps in his house. Lo-fi? Can you hear the lo-fi? I'm watching a little documentary on North Korea. Okay, pictures. Let's switch this around. So, option 1. Oh no, you know what? I might do both. But option 1 is this. This is a photo I took at the Honda Indy. See the little zoom in. I was standing in the grandstands. I think it could look really good as a 5x7 print. What do you think? I think it could be cool. The option number 2 could be this. I don't know if you've seen this image before. It, in its full medium format glory, was this whole thing, right? But think about it as a 5x7. Oh, we got people in the chat. We got Andrea, what's up? We got Raging Acid, what's up? We're here, we're making some prints. I have already printed this one, but I don't like the way it turned out, and I think it could look cooler as a 5x7. See this crop? See how the leading line takes you up the mountain to this cool area. We might end up doing both. Joe is in the house. What up, Joe? Thanks for coming in. So yeah, we might end up doing both, but I think we're gonna start with this. I think this is cool. I think it's very high contrast. It's very dynamic. It's fast. Look how fast. What a fast image that is. So let's go get the negative. Let's do it. Let's do it. We're making prints. And for all you lovely people watching, I might give it away. If you like this print, you can have it. I want you to have it. Oh, Joe is making a good case for me to give him this print if it looks good. Drop your... if you want it, let me know. Okay, let's look at this negative. It is not here. Let's go to my book of negatives. I organized this book with everything I've ever shot. And it's organized by date, the type of film, the camera. Pretty cool. also way too much effort. But that's okay. But that is a-okay. Let's look for this negative. I know it's in here somewhere. If you see it first, do you see the negative? This is a Dora the Explorer thing that I'm doing. Do you see the negative? That's right. There it is. Okay. Kyle's got it. Kyle has the negative. Okay, let's, so you're supposed to really use like white gloves or something nice to take this out. I'm not, I'm just gonna be gentle and hopefully not scratch the image. Just gonna push it out here. Make sure my greasy paws don't get on the negative itself. Touch by the corners. Here we go. That's the negative there. And we're gonna put it into the negative holder. It's gonna be something like that. No scritchy scratchies here. Let's close this. Make sure it's as straight as possible. This negative holder that I found off Kijiji isn't the best, but it gets the job done, you know? There we have it, the negative in its holder. Let's head to the darkroom. Boop. Sweet. Oh, what did Joe say? Oh, we can, what's up? I go to a historic racetrack and they do historic race where people take video. Oh, that would be dope. That would be really cool. Yeah, vintage cars on film always just work out. It's like a big meme, but like it looks so good. That would look dope. Cool. Okay, let's. So I'm gonna use this little air blaster, and then we're just gonna make sure there's no big dust or anything. No dusty specks on this negative. And I already have it set up with the correct lens for 35mm film. This is the lens for medium format film. We're not going to use that right now. I'm excited to print this. This could look really good. I posted this picture on Instagram, and I think it looks cool. But obviously that was with some editing. So now I'm gonna have to try to recreate that edit in the darkroom. Let's see. Let us see. Do I have things? I have things ready. We might go dark right now. We might go too dark right now. Let's get this. Ooh. Turn this up bright just for now, just so y'all can see. Ooh, doggy. Hot dog. We read. Cool. So, welcome to the darkroom. Any other comments? Let's check. Y'all are throwing hands. Okay. Okay. I don't know if I want to get in between all this. Let's just look at the negative. How about that? All right. Let's keep things positive and look at the negative. Okay, I'm gonna try to angle this here. So when I turn on the lamp, you can see that this is gonna be gone. Okay, let's see. Hopefully you can see this when I turn on. Boom. Do you see that? You do! Ayo! Okay, it's upside down for you. I'm gonna adjust. One sec. Let's put you on the other side. Cool. Okay. So there it is. I just need to focus it. And I need to frame it up into this 5x7 frame, which is where the paper is going to sit. So I can do that by, I can make this really big. The higher I move the darkroom head, I can make this huge. Like, if I had paper this size, I could print a picture massive. But we're doing 5x7. One day, I'll print a giant gallery-sized photo, and it'll look dope. But for today, 5x7. Hey, that looks great. Okay, that's pretty cool. This is cool. Let's get this framed up nicely. Once I frame it up here, I don't want to move too much. Can't move it at all, actually, because I need this to be still. And I don't want to see how that little white border, gotta get rid of that. But I don't want to crop it out too much. Cool. I think that's a decent frame. Should we bring it up a bit more? Down a bit more? More people? Have that car more in the middle? Or bring the, I think bring the city in a bit more. Yeah, maybe something like that. That could be good. Okay, so I'm just gonna use this little tool here. It's called a grain focuser. And what it does is, if you look through this section here, it's basically just a mirror, and what you want to do is focus on the grain. It's hard to, it's not working out with the phone, but I look through here and I focus on the grain so that the grain is in focus, so that when I make the print, it's focused exactly where the print is focused. I'm just going to do that now, and then I make little slight adjustments if needed. I see grain there. So that is now focused up. Cool. I can turn that off now. All right, I think we can start making a test strip. We're focused, we're ready to go. I have my notes here where I write down all the different tests that I need to do to make this print. Chemicals ready. I don't know what else is left. Actually, I'm gonna cut some test strips. Uh-oh. I'm gonna leave you guys right here while I cut some test strips. How are we doing tonight? How are your weeks going? Huh? Are we having a good week? What is it, Wednesday? Paper comes in this black, dark plastic bag so that no light gets through. Look at this piece of paper. What I'm going to do is cut it into little strips using darkroom scissors. are normal scissors. Crazy. Cool. Make 4 little test strips. Put them back into the light sealed bag. I have a test strip. Now what I want to do actually is make sure that the lens is set to about f8. f8. Normally a lot sharpest. The sharpest is at f8. For these lenses, I'm going to look at this again just to make sure we are good on focus. Yes. Yes, sir. Okay. So, I normally like to do a test strip at different intervals. I either do a 3, 6, 9, and 12, or a 2, 4, 6, and 8. I think I'm going to do a 2, 4, 6, and 8. Yesterday I did a 3, 6, 9, and 12, but I was at f11. So hoping that this more light, shorter time. I'm going to use this to cover it up. And let's do it. A 2, 4, 6, and 8. 2 seconds. 2 more seconds. 2 more seconds. And final 2 seconds. Now we take that to the developer and drop. We're going to drop it in there. That's going to be in there for about a minute and 15 seconds. This is where the magic happens. And hopefully you'll be able to see the magic come through. Well, we got some image coming through. We got some image. We're at about a minute. About a minute 15 in the developer, and then we'll stop it. And then we'll look at the first test. And we can guess and narrow down the right base time. Cool, we're at about a minute 15. We can now take this out. Drop it in the stop bath to stop the developing. On the development guide, it says only just a few seconds, so I do it maybe 10 seconds to stop the development. Let's take that out. Into the fixer. Fixer, they say, is supposed to be in here for 2 to 3 minutes. I don't know if that does anything to a test strip, or is it only for longevity? Who knows? I'm asking, who knows? Who knows? Anyone? Anyone? Anyone can answer that? Huh? Do I need to fix this? Cool. I think that's probably good enough in the fixer. We don't need any more. Let's put it in some water and then let's give it a look-see. Let's see. All right, lights time. Let's turn on the light. Get some air before I... Okay. All right, so this is where we start making some decisions. So, here we have our first little test. So, you can see the hard lines. That's an extra, each line is a 2 seconds of addition, which is what I was doing. So this had only 2 seconds of exposure. This had 4 seconds of exposure. This had 6 seconds of exposure. And this had 8 seconds of exposure. And I think, just based on this, we like the 6 to 8. Somewhere here is good. This is too light. This might be too dark, but this could work. Six looks best. Thank you, Kyle. 2 seconds is not enough. It's too bright. Yes, correct. And then the more exposure would make it more dark in this case. So yeah, I think 6 looks really good. I think it ends up being a bit more contrasty on the phone here, but 6 to 8, leaning more towards 6, maybe 7 seconds could be good. Let's try it again. Now we can kind of dial it in a bit more, see what 6 seconds looks like, and see what 8 seconds look like. So, cool. We're making waves. We're making waves. Let's leave that in some water. And then what I do here, test 1. We're looking somewhere here is good. So test 2. We like 6, we like 8. Let's just see what 7, 6, 7, and 8. Let's see what that could look like. And now I have to plan out somehow, with a little strip there, how can I expose everything for 6 seconds? Can I expose everything for 6? Cover. 1 more second. Cover more. And then another second. So then I'll have 6, 7, and 8. Cool. Yeah, let's do it. And then we can kind of see which one out of those looks the best. 6, 7, and 8. Test strip number 2. The annoying thing is having to keep the paper in a dark sealed bag. Every time I need to take out another test strip, gotta open it up, gotta make sure it's all there. Okay, we're doing 6, 7, and 8. And then we can kind of test out some contrast filters to see what that would do. But let's start with this. 6, 7, and 8 seconds. Full thing at 6, and here we go. That was 6. Now we're going to cover about a third of it. Add 1 second. Cover another third of it. Add another second. Cool. So there should be 3 distinct lines. Might be harder to see the lines now, but let's put that in developer for about 1 minute and 15 seconds. Boom. Come with me and you'll see a full imagination. Minute 15 in this developer here. Image is already slightly coming through. Pretty cool. Coming up at 45 seconds. Definitely more definition than test strip number 1. Just past the minute mark. And about a minute 15. Let's take this out. And stop. All this does is stop the development process. Cool. Putting that there. Fix it up. I'm excited to see this. 6, 7, and 8 seconds. Cool, that's probably good enough for a test strip. Rinse that under some water, and let's give it a look. Okay, light. Woo! Let's give it a check. Ooh, okay. See what we're working with. Okay. So. Now we have, let's rinse that off. 6, there's a line here. 7. 8. 7 and 8, not that big of a difference. But 6 is looking 7. 7. I think this can come out in contrast filters, but 6 is good. Honestly, 6 is really, really good. That looks dope. That looks really cool. Yeah, we like 6. I think team 6. This isn't going to be final. Okay, we got some team 7s in there. We got some team 7s. We got some team 6. That's the line. 7, 6. I think you like 7 because of a little bit more contrast. Yes. Oh, perfect segue. Let's go into split grade printing, where we can increase the contrast without losing the brightness of the whites. So that's what happens on these sort of straight prints, where you can get deeper definitions in the darker sections, like the tire, like the road, like the hair here. But you start to turn your white sections into a bit gray. And the idea with split grade printing is that you can keep your highlights, the white sections, bright and defined, but increase the dark sections to bring out more oomph. So that's what we're gonna test next. But that looks pretty good. We're making moves, ladies and germs. Let's go. These are the filters. These are the filters. They go from a 0 to a 5. 0. Ah! Oh, bother. Oh, no. Oh, no. Disaster. Disaster has struck. Not the biggest disaster. We're good. We're actually not too bad. Not bad at all. I'm just going to be over here. I don't know if you can see me. I'm going to write down between 6 and 7 is good. I'm going to write down I like 6. And then let's add contrast. Big oof indeed. So what I did, first test strip. I'm like, oh, we like it here. Test strip 2, 6, 7. I like 6. Let's add contrast. So that's what we're gonna do now. So now we're gonna do another test and see what happens if, thinking, gotta think this one out. I like the white sections. Increase the black sections. You know what we're gonna do? So now, test strip 3. Now we're gonna do 6 seconds overall, and then add 3 seconds at a number 5 grade filter, just to see what happens. That's what I'm just gonna see what happens, and then we're gonna compare that to this section here, and we'll see what happens, okay? Is that okay with everyone? We're experimenting. Okay, we're having fun. Let's do this. Let's freaking make this. Yeah, we're going dark. We dark. You guys able to see the, yes you are, cool. Can you see that? Yeah, good enough? Sweet. Okay, another test strip. What did we say? 6 seconds overall, and then 3 seconds at a grade 5 filter. Now, you might think, hey, Shield, but that's like 9 seconds of exposure. Is that not going to get too dark? It might, but the grade 5 filter should only allow light to hit the dark sections of the negative. So it shouldn't affect the overall brightness in the highlights, in theory. But that's why we put it to the test. So let's do that. 6 seconds overall, 3 at a number 5 filter. Let's do it. 6 seconds overall. 3, 2, 1. Off seas. Now I'm going to take the number 5 filter. Give that a little bit of a dust. And we're going to give it 3 seconds on the clock. Hold the filter under the lens. 3 seconds. It might not seem like a lot, but that could have been a lot. let's put that in developer. Started at the 30. I'm gonna keep that in there for about a minute and 15 seconds. Image is coming through. Kinda cool, don't you think? Just past the 1 minute mark. It's getting pretty dark, but that's okay. It's just because we're in very red, so it looks dark. I think it might be okay. Hard to tell right now, but let's see. Let's move that. Stop the developer. Cool. Let's put that in some fix. Once that's there for a little bit, we'll give it a check and see if we need to adjust anything. Might be dark. Might be dark. But that's okay. Let's see. We all having fun out there? Are we enjoying our evenings? Next week's video, I'm in the darkroom and it's funny and it's silly and the segment's gonna be kind of cool. I saw something cool at my friend's wedding that I'm gonna talk about. If y'all are into the segment sections of my videos recently. I've heard some positive feedback about this the segment, so hoping to keep those up, or I just talk about something random. And I hope you enjoy my random ramblings. Okay, we're in some water. Let's do it. Let's turn on the light. Turn on the light. Siggity backy zoopin da 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 da. So baby, turn on the light. Ziggity bop a deep and do zoopin dow dow dow. Baby, turn on my dreams. Oh, this is a secret. You weren't supposed to see these little test strips for next week. Secret test strips for next week. Okay, let's give it a look. Oh, this could be really good actually. It's a little bit, okay, let's look at it. Let's look at it. Okay. Where are y'all at? Okay, so this is what we just did. I don't see that big of a difference. Do you? I need to look at this properly. Let's rinse this. I'm glad you like the bottom one because that is the one that we just did. I need to inspect it a bit more deeply. Deeper inspezione. This is this is the part of the darkroom process where I kind of want to make the whole print based on this so that I can see what it's doing to the rest of the image and then build off the full image now. Because now it's just like, I don't know if it could be good, but as a whole, is this correct? And then we can make further adjustments from there. But honestly, that does look really nice. I think that looks really good. Yeah, that's pretty good. I think that's pretty good. I think that's pretty good. We can like, do some little dodging in this section later on to brighten this, darken everything around it, so the car kind of pops. But I think that's good. We're on the right track. Folks, we're on the right track. And yes, I say that because this is a motor vehicle image, and they go on tracks. And illegally, motor vehicles can race on public roads. But that would be illegal. But if you've seen the Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift, it's pretty sick to do that. I'm not saying to do it, I'm just saying street racing is sick. Okay, we doing a full print? Are we doing a full print, ladies and gentlemen? Let's read, let's read. Cool, seems like everyone's having a good time. Let's keep going. Is my phone gonna die? Potentially. Should I plug it in? Definitely. Let's plug it in. Right there. So we don't cut out on this here live stream. Cool. We're plugged. We're ready. Let's do a full print. Let's write that down. I think this is pretty good. Test 4 is a full. Just looking to see if there's anything I can do, anything I can think of right now. I know the top half of the picture is really dark because there's a building there. It might be kind of distracting. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do a full 5 seconds overall. So a bit less, but bear with me. Then I'm gonna do 3 seconds. No, I'm gonna do 6 seconds overall, and then I'm gonna, while that's happening, I'm gonna dodge the car for 1 second, and then 3 seconds overall with a number 5 filter. And I'm gonna use my trusty dodging tool that I made, which is a chopstick that I cut and then taped a little piece of cardboard at the top. Dodging tool. Very cool, very cool. Very cool dodging tool. That is what we go to school for. Dodging school. What? Dodging school. Anyway, let's go. Let's do this. Joe, thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying this, Joe. You are #1 candidate for the print. I'm gonna give you this print. Honestly, Joe, you seem chill. I've seen you comment on my videos. I want to give you this print. We'll get in touch. We'll get in touch. I want to give you this print. I'm gonna make it really good for you. I'm gonna make it amazing. I'm gonna try my best here. Everyone else in this chat, I think we already know each other, so it doesn't count. But Joe, you seem cool. I'm gonna make this print. This could be really good right now. Like we could honestly have a winner, which would be crazy. What am I doing? 6 seconds overall with the 1 second dodge. Okay, I don't know if you can see this. I'm gonna use this tool to block out some of the light where the car is, and hopefully that should darken everything around it, keep the car a bit brighter. Let's see. 6 seconds overall. And I'm gonna dodge the car. Cool. It wasn't a lot, that happened really quick. But that's okay, let's do 3 seconds at a number 5. Filter. 3, 2, 1, go. Sweet. And then honestly, because I'm very confident with this, I'm gonna kinda burn the edges a little bit. Just to kind of create a little vignette around the picture. I'm just going to use my hands for that. Just give like a couple seconds in each corner. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Cool. I think that could be good. Let's see this. I could have ruined it, but I could have made it better than it ever could be. Into the developer we go. Put it in at 45. I'm gonna leave that for a minute and 15. We're gonna do a full 2 minute of fixer because this could be good. This could be real good. Can y'all see me? I'll bring you over shortly. I just don't want to mess this up. About a minute. We got 10 more seconds. This could be real good. We're putting it into the stop. In the stop. It might be kind of dark. I may have goofed it, but that's okay. Let's bring you guys over. It's in the stop bath right now. We're gonna move it over to the fixer. But remember, it looked kind of this dark last time. It's always a bit darker before we turn on the light. In the full fixer, and all this is doing is fixing the image to the paper so it lasts forever. We're gonna put that in, keep it in there for another minute. This part's the boring part. It's cool to see it develop, and then this is just behind the scenes mumbo jumbo. Joe, grab another drink. Nice. What's the drink of choice this evening, Joe? Mine's chemicals. It's a bad joke. No one's here. I'm laughing alone. Okay. I'm excited. I'm excited to see this. Oh, we got 7 people watching. That's crazy. This is cool. 7 people are here for potentially the best part. An image is almost there. So many fumes. I have the fan going, but the room is very small and just exposed chemicals. Definitely not the best. I normally also like take a couple minute break between each thing, but I suffer for the live stream. I'll take a break after this. Okay, are we ready for the reveal? Ah! I'm scared. This could be really good. It could be almost good. And everything in between. Need a breath. Okay. Are you ready? Oh! Oh, it's really good. Oh, snap. Oh my goodness. Oh my damn. Okay. Oh! Oh, it's really, really, really good. Oh, it's gorgeous. Wow. Oh man, it's really good. Oh, I love this. Wow, look at that. It's poppin', it's dark, it's bright, it's black and white. You can see a little bit of Toronto in the background. Yo, this is great. Oh, this is so good. I'm actually really proud of this. Yes. My last minute decisions paid off handsomely. Just make sure all the chemicals are off. Wow. Guys, I made a good print. I'm really happy with that. I'm stoked. I'm gonna make another one. I'm gonna make another one in the exact same way. This is so good. Can we get a stoked in the chat, please? Can we get a stoked in the chat? Please say stoked in the chat. The dodging really helped because you can see how it's just a tad, like a hair brighter here than it is here. And that draws your eye to the car. Kyle is stalked in the chat, and that's more than stoked because he's fully loaded. He is fully stocked. He is a grocery store. And I am a grocery store. This is great. Cool. Yo, sick. Okay, I need to put this camera phone. This is cool. Need to leave that to dry properly. Gonna hang it. Joe, if you're there, this has your name on it. I really want you to have this. If you're a big car guy, or if you know someone who is, I want to send this to you. If you have an Instagram, send me a message on Instagram at sheelios, and I want to send you this picture. I'm gonna make another one for myself, and then we can be picture twinsies. You know what? I'm gonna make a few. No, I'm just gonna make one. Paper's expensive. This turned out really well though, and I'm glad I have this on video for all of us to watch again in the future. My goal is to watch one of these live streams later on and then think about like, wow, I'm such an idiot. How did I not do the print this way, you know? And that's when you know that you're learning. When you look back at old videos and old things that you make and you're like, what an idiot. Who's this guy? I want to look dumb. I want to look back at myself and think, you're dumb. You're dumb for doing all this. But look at that. Guys, that is poppin'. I'm gonna post a picture of this on Instagram tomorrow to commemorate the fun evening we just had. I'm gonna make another one. I'm gonna make another one right now, because I kind of want that on my wall. That's a cool print. That's a really cool print. That's a cool picture. I did well. I took that picture and then I made it and now it's here. How dope is that? That's pretty sick. Do you want to see the camera that I used for this photo? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Okay, wait a second here. Yo, are we having fun? Are we having fun? We're having so much fun. I'm gonna show you the camera because I'm gonna make a video about this camera soon. It's one of, you're getting the sneak peek preview of some beauty. It's one of the nicest looking cameras I've ever found on the interwebs. It is a Graflex Graphic 35. I don't know if you've heard of Graflex before. Big camera company in the 40s, 50s maybe. They used to make those big like field cameras. Like big 4x5 large format. But then they made this bad boy, which is a 35mm camera. All metal, like it is built well. But the cool part is, look at this thing at the top. I'm gonna make a proper video to show this. This is your focus scale here. That made it worse. Your focus, and to focus, you push and push this way. Push, 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 push. And those numbers there are the meters away from your subject. And all these colors, it's just gorgeous. It is like you push and push, and it brings the lens closer and away to focus. How beautiful is that? And there's no big wind. You spin the top, kind of like medium format film, but you spin it for 35. And I just think it's a beautiful, well-made camera from the 50s, and it takes stunning images, as you can see. Let's make another one. We're having fun. We're having so much fun. Cool. Turn this around. Baba Booey. I'll work on my catchphrases. Ah. Cool. We're plugged in. We're gonna make another one of those. I'm gonna look at it for like 3 more seconds to see if I want to adjust anything. But I think it's pretty good. See if I can bring out any more details. See if there's anything I kind of overlooked the first time. But I think we're all pretty happy with it. Are we all pretty happy with it? I think we're all pretty happy with it. Let's give it a look. Yeah, it's great. It's really cool. Are the blacks black? Yes, they are. Could the white sections be brighter? Potentially. I don't know how to do that though. Because there's a good range. There's a good range of tonal value. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do something crazy just to see for a full print. I do like this one, and it's a keeper, so I'm gonna go a bit crazy on the next one and add a contrast 0 filter, which is supposed to bring definition into the highlights. Let's see if we do that. So I'm gonna give that a check because that was really good. 5 full. That was 6 overall with a 1 second dodge. Let's do 5 overall with a 1 second dodge. Which brings us into 4 seconds over the car. Could be okay. Let's try it. 5 second overall. Dodge car 1. Three at number 5, I think, is okay. And let's give 2 seconds at a number 0 filter. That would only affect the highlights and then burn edges. Cool. So now this is turned into a 1, 2, 3, 4-step process to make this image. And if you've ever seen other proper darkroom printers, like the Masters, their notes are nuts. I really want to learn how to write their notes or read their notes, because it's just so cool. They have so many things to consider and to remember, and I think it's just a very cool art form. All right, let's do this. We got this 5 seconds overall, and dodging on the car. Get the paper out. Make sure the paper is closed and in the box. Cool. Let's give a little dusty blow. Make sure there's nothing, no dust getting in the way. Okay, 5 seconds overall, 1 second of dodging. 3, 2, 1, go! Cool. So quick. What did I say? 3 seconds at a number 5 filter. 3, 2, 1, go. Number 5 filter affects just the shadows. And now what are we doing? This is why it's good to write everything down. 2 seconds at a grade 0 filter, which would assist in the highlight definition. This now we're going off the tracks. A little 2 seconds to cool. And now just gonna burn in the edges like we did to the last one. Because I think that gave it a nice, and that we just use our hands. One, two, Bernie burn. Burn. To the side, Bernie burn, and then that side, Bernie burn. Cool. And that's it. Let's see if that one's good. At the 9, we're throwing it in for 1 minute and 15. Ugh. The image is coming through, but will it be good? We're at about 45 seconds. Make change is slowly coming through. You gotta keep agitating it. Gotta keep agitating it. About 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's take that out. Put it in the stomp. Could have a couple winners here. Gonna do a full fix, 2 minutes at the 45. Boom. 2 minutes here, 2 minutes. And then I think we're gonna be gonzo for a solid, oh, we passed the hour mark, crazy. And then Joe, I want you to message me, okay? Okay, my friend? This one's for you. Thanks for your support. Thanks for watching. I see all your comments. We're just in the fixer now, and then we can do the full reveal. I'm pumped, very pumped. Both of these turned out really good. I'm sweating. It's very hot in here. And lightheaded. Because of the chemicals. Let's do this for another 30 seconds. Get a nice fix. Okay. 5 more seconds. 5 more seconds and we putting this in water and then we good. It's in the water. Rinse off the chemicals. And let's give it a look. Lights, please. I need to get some water, actually. 1 second. I'm dying. Woo! Okay, let's give this a look. Oh, hell yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, indeed. Oh, that's really nice too. Woo, woo, woo. Look at that. How do we like it? Just giving it a rinse. Make sure there's no chemicals left. Now it does always dry a little bit darker overnight once it dries up. But I think both of these are Very good. I'm happy with both. So much detail. It's so cool. So cool. There it is. A print at the Honda Indy of this guy zooming. Zoobity boobity. Pretty dope. Pretty good. Let's put that up to dry. Looking at them side by side. There is a difference actually. The little 1 second, I'm gonna make a little post about that on Instagram about the differences between the two. I'll post them side by side. Gonna let those dry. See how they look in the morning. Might be a bit different. I think that was a very successful darkroom session, ladies and gentlemen. That was the test strips, and now this one's drying. Very good. Very cool. Successful mission. Mission accomplished. Okay. I'm going to sign out of this live stream, but we're going to listen to a song that I made for the next video while I log off. So we can I've been in the zone recently, you know. Where's my music? Music. Cool. I don't know if you can hear that, but cool. Thanks for tuning in. This was great. Joe, if you're still here, and if you have Instagram, send me a little DM. I want to send you the print. I'm not even lying. I'm going to mail that to you. I want you to have it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting. Vodka seltzer. You're a man of great taste. I want to send you the print, so let me know. Send me a message on Instagram or a comment or something on a YouTube video. I want to get in touch, send you that print. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks to all of you who are watching right now. This was a very fun evening. My IG is the same as my YouTube, sheelios, if you can see it down there. A link to my IG is down below. Send me a message, I'll respond. And have a great evening to the rest of you. Thanks for tuning in. New video next week. Bye. Now I turned it off. Okay, peace out. Peace. Peace. Bye.